Getting you home for the Premier League on Sky Sports, sponsored by the new Nissan Micra.
Found what I've been looking for.
This is a dark, dark day. The team just have not shown up.
We made mistakes that were costly.
Boos from the majority in the Emirates.
We're going through a difficult period.
And Arsenal's miserable week staggers from bad to worse.
It's the first time I lose so many games on the trot. I still believe I can do it.
Arsenal looked out for the count after 3 bruising defeats in a week, but they picked themselves off the canvas to floor Milan in the San Siro. And now they face a Watford side who can pack a real punch.
Driving on. That fired in beautifully by Troy Deeney. 3 home league wins in a row for the first time this season.
Don't forget the bloody nose they gave Arsenal too before Javi Gracia replaced Marco Silva, but he's done a very effective job so far. The Spaniard pretty much steering Watford to safety. But buoyed by that Europa League win on Thursday, will we see a different Arsenal today than the side who were very much second best at Brighton last week? Arsenal-Watford is our first game of Super Sunday. The visitors chasing their first league double over the Gunners for 30 years. And then we head south to see Bournemouth, whose impressive form in 2018 has carried them from danger. But today, Eddie Howe's side are facing a wounded animal.
Song tries his luck. It's another Wembley spectacular. It's dangerous and in. Llorente was there. Wanyama!
Kane! Perfectly executed!
There's Kane. He's picked up Son beautifully. That's special. Tottenham Hotspur putting on a show again.
The only unbeaten side left in the Premier League in 2018 head to Bournemouth, who haven't beaten Spurs since 1957. Both matches as ever in UHD and in Dolby Atmos for Sky Q subscribers. Very good afternoon, but the big question today, how will Spurs respond to their Champions League heartache? Can they regroup here as they target a top 4 finish and another crack at Europe's elite next season? Well, joining us is the former Spurs manager Tim Sherwood, who's here with Thierry Henry and Jamie Redknapp. And we'll be hearing from Alex Scott and Alan Smith very shortly, bringing us closer to the build-up and all the flavour there at the Emirates Stadium as Arsenal take on Watford. And really, it's a question of priorities today for both sides. And we'll come on to Arsenal, Tim. But let's start with Spurs. What's the priority now from here on in?
The priority is to stay in the top 4. I think it's going to go right to the wire. Chelsea get a good result yesterday. It'd be a big game at the Bridge in a few weeks when Tottenham have to go there. They would love to win something. I mean, for the fans, I think they want to win silverware. For the players, they want silverware. They've got a great opportunity now with Liverpool and Man City out of the FA Cup. It's a real opportunity to lift some silverware and to finish in the top 4.
Well, that would be the dream scenario. Jamie's already been on Goals on Sunday saying that it would be preferable to win the FA Cup than secure a place in the Champions League.
I just said personally as a player, you know, when you look back in your career, when you finish, you don't go, oh, well, that's fantastic, we finished 4th. You remember the trophies that you win. Now, we have got a situation where finishing the Champions League, they're going into a new stadium. And of course, you want Champions League nights at the new lane once they get back there. But I just feel this Tottenham team needs to change the mentality from being serial underachievers for many years now, in terms of getting in positions like early on in the season, 2-0 up against West Ham, losing 3-2. Even when Leicester won the league, being in a position to win the league that year, just not quite being able to do it. And I think it's a soft underbelly that Tottenham have had for many, many years. It's just what even playing against them many years ago, I always felt that if you get after Tottenham, you can beat them. And that's been a major problem for me. Now, this team shouldn't be that way. Got too many good players. They've got a manager that's spoken about in the highest regard. If they don't finish in the top 4 this year with that squad, That would be a huge underachievement, huge, because I think we're all talking about it off air. This Tottenham side is full of quality. They have to finish in the top four. That should be a given. But Tim makes a great point. They've also got to win, go win a trophy, because that's what you want as a player. That's what you look back at your career and go, great days, winning trophies at Wembley. That's what they need to do.
But it's certainly not a given. And Tim's saying that they're playing Chelsea in a couple of weeks on Easter Sunday, live on Sky Sports at Stamford Bridge. A massive game. Chelsea winning again yesterday, Thierry. If it was one or the other, which one should Spurs be going for right now?
It's not as easy as it sounds, when the way you put it. As a player, you want everything. That's what you want. But since people are talking about the progression of Tottenham Hotspurs, yes, there is a progression, and I can see it from my days when I used to play against Tottenham to now. But you still have nothing to show for it. And you